So I was thinking I probably should have done this video before I did the publishing video because we haven't even gotten to the point of talking about where you create your book. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Coach Aisha. My mission is to mobilize you, the Christian writer, so that you can share your unique voice with the world. And when I say that, I'm just saying I just want to help you get started writing. So, if you don't know, I do have a free 5-day boot camp that I put in the description box. It is there just for you to give you some ideas to help you get started, to help you get organized in writing your first book. It's also there to help you restart writing your book, whatever book you're on. So, if you are ready to get started, you're ready to start over, go ahead, click the link, and get started today. I would also like to say if you find that this content is helpful for you, maybe you know someone else that it would be helpful for, please go ahead and like the video so that others will be able to see it as well. Okay, first I want to start out with a disclaimer. I use websites that allow me to use their royalty free images and designs, and it's up to me to stay up to date on what their legal policy is. Some require a limited number of images that you can use or a limited amount of time that you can use the images. So I just encourage you to stay up to date on what they require when you're using their royalty free images or their designs, their free designs, and their paid designs. I'm also going to talk about Canva and iStock in this video. I am not an affiliate with either one of them, but right now those are two of the places that I use, and I just wanted to let you know those are where I get images and things like that for my book covers because I do create my own book covers. So first, let's just talk about what book creation is. It's just where you decide how your book will look. You're going to decide what the pages will look like, if they will have designs on them, if they will just be plain. Usually, when we talk about a novel, which in this case we are talking about a Christian novel, you will probably have small designs here and there, but most likely the pages will be pretty much plain. They will just have the words on them. So there's not much to designing the book interior. And let me take a step back. I said you may not want to design the interior, but if you decided that you wanted to design the interior, like maybe you want your chapter page, the page that has the chapter heading, maybe you want that to be different from the rest of the pages, or maybe you want to have a background on some of the pages. Maybe you're thinking that you want a border on your pages. You can use a site like Canva. I've used Canva for my nonfiction books, and I've also used it for an ebook. Right now, I don't see using it for the interior of my fiction books. I just kind of keep it simple when it comes to writing my ebooks that I upload on Amazon. I don't add a lot of designs to my fiction books. Actually, the only thing that I really use it for is for creating my book cover. And the reason for that is I typed in how many pages a project should have in Canva's AI question answer system, and they say about 30 pages. Now, I've done more than 30 pages in Canva and didn't have a problem, but that's been some time ago. So, if you want the better experience, I would definitely suggest going by what they recommend. So if you're planning for your fiction book to be about 30 pages or less, then yes, you can create it in Canva. But other than that, I would suggest Google Docs or Microsoft Office or just some word processing document. So, what do I use Canva for in relation to my fiction books? Well, I use it to create my cover. Once I have found an image, I use Canva to make sure that my title looks good, to make sure that the description of the book looks good. Maybe I'll have a subtitle, and I will have, of course, my author name on there. And when I write fiction, I write under the name Christian Life. Now, I get my stock images from iStock, and usually when you go there, you need to have, you pay for a certain amount of credits. Then you would be able to download the cover that you want or the image that you want so that you can use it for your book. And like I said, just like Canva, iStock, they have their own legal documents, their legal information for how many copies of the image that you can use when you create your book. So if they say that you can only use it 100,000 times, then that means when you're selling your book, you can use it 100,000 times and you may have to change your cover. So I would just suggest looking at their legal pages to figure out how long you would be able to use that image. And I don't want to give numbers on the video. I said like 100,000 times just as an example. I think it's really good to be informed, especially when you're in this self-publishing arena, because you want to make sure that you are protecting yourself at all times, that you're not doing anything that can get your books taken off the market or having to restart something because you didn't find the legal information. So let's recap what we talked about today. We definitely want to focus on that legal information, how many times we can use those images, how many times we can use the graphics. We just want to see our hard work remain out there with us having to change something because we didn't look at the legal information. And what is book creation? It's just deciding what your book will look like. What will the interior look like? What will the exterior of the book look like? And we just want to keep it simple. For me, I use Google Docs or some other type of word processing software. And I just make my pages just plain. I don't add anything to them. I may have little spacers here and there throughout the book, but I don't make that part challenging for me. We also talked about using Canva. I would just pay attention to what they require for the amount of pages that you can have in a project. And if you are within those guidelines, then you can design your book in Canva. I mostly use Canva for my book cover. Once I have my book image that comes from iStock, then I will design over that image. And then, of course, I use iStock to choose my images, and I download those and then upload them to Canva to design my book covers. And just a friendly reminder, if you have not picked up the free 5-day boot camp, that is still available in the description box. Go ahead and get started today. I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you found it helpful, please give it a like so that other people can see it. And I look forward to talking with you very soon. Oh, also, if you are just coming in on this video, this is a part of a 10-part series, and I have other videos that I will add, and you can click on those and see where we have gone through in the series. I look forward to talking with you soon.